Well, good afternoon. Only by a little bit. I haven't been on here in a couple of days because I don't know, I just didn't want to. So I didn't know if I had anything to say. But today I do have to say, when you're going through your healing process and you're going and telling your story and you're realizing that you now have a voice, when we sometimes when we've been victims of our own trauma, we had no voice. And we became double-minded because one minute we would say one thing, one minute we would say another thing, because we were really people pleasers and concerned, oh my goodness, is people going to want to listen to this? Oh, I might as well, if I'm in this group, I might as well believe what that group says. And if I'm in this group, I might as well believe what that group says. And we become double-minded. And the Bible talks about being double-minded and unstable in all your ways, because when you are double-minded, when you're always trying to please everybody, you do become unstable because you're like, oh, I don't know what else to do. I really don't like this group. I really don't like this group, but I don't want to tell them that I don't like this group, and I don't want to tell this group this, and I just want to have a voice of my own. Well, when you begin to start having a voice on your own, that's called healing. That's called healing and standing up for yourself. Because if you don't stand up for yourselves, we become like the waves, to and fro, to and fro, to and fro, and we never find any peace on the beach because we're constantly being thrown into the waves. So I guess I'm saying today, if you're going through a journey of healing through your stories, I want you to stand back and find out what you believe about something. Write down topics, on a piece of paper and really dive into what you believe. Doesn't matter what anybody else believes. It just matters what you believe. So dive in and ask those questions. Make a list and ask those questions of, man, what do I believe? So that when you're in a crowd and people are asking you questions, you can have the confidence to believe what you want to believe, and not to become double-minded in all your ways. It doesn't matter if you have a different opinion than somebody else. It doesn't matter whether that person believes something that you don't believe. Let them be confident in who they are. Maybe they did the same thing. They wrote down on a piece of paper the things that they believed and they wanted to stand upon them. They wanted to stand up for those things. Do that. Even in anything that we do in life, you have a voice. And when you are healing, you're trying to find your voice. And in finding your voice, you find freedom, because there is freedom in knowing who you are. There is freedom in not being double-minded. So my advice to you is, the Bible talks about being double-minded in all your ways, unstable in all your ways. I'm asking you now to have an opinion and to stop being unstable, because God's